Good morning. I wanted to talk to you guys all about another autism awareness thing just before, because, we're sort of getting to the end of the month, and I wanted to make sure that I covered a few topics that might interest you guys. I'm kind of a mess this morning, and it's basically because I was just like, well, I don't know, I'm not really putting any effort in. Oh, sorry, hang on a second here. There's Toasty. Say hi. Anyway, one thing that doesn't sort of seem to be obvious, but is sort of typical among children that are on the spectrum is that they are curious. Curious about all sorts of things. And one thing that I have learned about my kid in particular is that curiosity shouldn't always go with watching YouTube videos, because YouTubers, they do some pretty ridiculous stuff and stunts and experiments and all sorts of things because they got lots of money and a set and whatever, and they can just blow the place up. Well, the one thing I have noticed is those curiosities are things that they tend to fixate on. So my son does have some situational OCD. And it's not like you would think, like, knock 3 times, the Sheldon thing. It's more like a strong fixation on something. So if he sees a video on YouTube of something that he wants to do, then we're going to talk about it forever, pretty much forever, until the next thing sort of takes his attention. Now, if you were following my Facebook the other week, you'll know that I had a toilet incident. And that toilet incident was that my child took an eyeshadow palette, much like this. It's not very big. And he decided to drop it in the toilet and flush it. He's 9. When I asked him why he would do something like that, because being 9, he knows what goes in a toilet and what doesn't, he said that he just wanted to see. I don't know what that means, but, he lost his allowance for the rest of the year to help pay for the plumber, and now he washes the toilets every Saturday. Yeah, because he likes toilets so much. But I have to tell you that sort of like curiosity, you better have money, because that plumber cost me over $200. And then 2 weeks later, actually just last night, that same toilet, a mechanism in the tank actually broke. So I had to buy a new toilet and have a plumber install it. So there goes another $500. Now, I don't know what happened to the mechanism. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to move on. So, and my son also moved on the next day after he flushed the thing, and I came into the dining room to find him with these little citronella tea lights. And he had already taken the aluminum off the outside of a bunch of them and sliced up his hand while he was doing that too. He was bleeding all over the place. And he put them into a bowl. And here's where I'm a distracted mother, because he comes to me and he says, "Mom, how long do I have to microwave this for?" And me not paying super close attention, I just looked quickly and said, "Oh, like a minute." And then I stopped and I was like, "Wait!" Because did that child not put a bunch of the wax citronella coins into one of my Rachel Ray Cucina kitchen bowls? And he was going to microwave. And when I asked him why do we need to do this? He said, just to see what happens. So there's a lot of this, just to see what happens that comes out. And he's inspired regularly. And YouTube does not help. So last night he was watching something about this one chick that peeled 10,000 crayons or something and melted them all down by color and used Pringle containers to make giant crayons. So he was like, "This is a great idea." Again, no, we're not doing that. We're not buying all these crayons. What a waste of crayons. Then I believe it was the same YouTuber. Maybe I should block that YouTuber. Anyway, this morning, I think it was the same YouTuber, made giant Sour Patch Kids out of like melting down a bazillion Sour Patch Kids. And then made Sour Patch Kid smoothies and Sour Patch Kid ice cubes. And I'm like, and Carter's all like, we need to do this. I'm like, oh my God, no, we can't do this. There is a healthy level of curiosity. And then there is a level of curiosity that, if left unchecked, will explode your house. So, right now, we've instilled a general rule in the house when it comes to experiments. And those rules are that the experiment must be written out with a hypothesis. He must make a list of all of the tools and ingredients he's going to need. And then we will plan a time when we do it. So, yeah, I'm still waiting for his hypothesis. It pretty much detours him from doing some of the more dangerous stuff. Like, I came into the kitchen once after just being in the shower. Like, it's not like I'm leaving him unattended. I was in the shower and he's 9. And I come out and he's got like 5 bowls on the kitchen counter with all sorts of stuff dumped into it from different places in the kitchen. And I'm like, I don't know chemistry, but like, were we close to blowing up our kitchen? I don't know. But could there be chemical reactions? Probably. No idea. Anyway, all that to be said, thankfully, nothing has happened that has put any of us in real danger. Damage, yes. Yes, definitely there's damage. Not danger. We've had a few slime incidents, that's for sure. But I think kind of everybody has. So anyway, so that is one sort of neat thing about a lot of kids that are on the spectrum, is that they need to dissect things and break them down, take them apart, figure out how they work, just because. Anyway, that's it, guys. I gotta have my coffee and I gotta start my day. Have a good one. Bye.